Hey guys, Clinton Harris here with my boy Gerald. He's gonna show me a throw. So he's a first degree black belt in Judo, and that was his first passion, and we both got promoted same time to black belt in Jiu-Jitsu. So basically we were talking about, like, there's a lot of people that acquire black belts in Jiu-Jitsu that might not have a very strong Judo background, a good percentage.
What we'll talk about first is really placement, right? So when you get into a tournament or whatever, you know, people a lot of times come in and they're squatted down, and then they try to like do this, which is more wrestling related.
Yeah.
But you can really throw their game off if you take a Judo aspect, right? Judo aspect is going to be from the hips down, keeping our knees bent, right? And what we can do is we can grab the collar, right, and punching, right, straight, keeping straight with your knuckles. So we're going to grab and punch. And what this is doing is it's going to create pretty much making a bar. So you don't want to make your elbow all the way straight and then you get arm locked, right? You don't want to have it over here because then they can go under.
Right.
You don't want to be like this, obviously. So you want to concentrate on keeping it straight and pushing, right? So this is going to be part of your technique. So you're keeping that pressure. If we're going, boom, here we go. I'm grabbing the gi and I'm pushing, right? I'm keeping that because now I'm not pulling down and I'm not way up. So it's kind of bent over. And what I'm doing is keeping them away while keeping this arm straight, so it creates a barrier. So when we're thinking about that, that's just the main principle, okay?
Right.
So if I'm gonna do a throw, for instance, right? So we go boom, boom. If I just come in, right? What I need to do is I need to break their kazushi, which is the balance.
Kazushi, not sushi, guys.
So if you want to set up a decent throw, seonagi, which is probably one of the easier ones to learn, you want to break their balance, right? Because everybody shows the throws or just doing the throw, but we're going to concentrate on real life sparring, right? So I'm going to break their balance. After I break their balance, I want to try to grab their gi, right? So near the hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step in between their legs. If you can see that. No, you can't.
Okay, he's standing between my legs, right, like very close to my front leg.
So when I step there, I immediately bring the arm up to look at the watch. You know, like when you check your watch.
See what time it is.
Yep. So we're gonna step in and check our watch, right? So I'm looking to see what time it is. As I look to see what time it is, I'm gonna take the arm that's already over here on his gi, and I'm gonna put it under his armpit, but I'm gonna hold it, right? So when I come, I'm holding it and turning, right? So it's very important, right? So coming in, boom, I grab, either here or across, doesn't matter, and I'm gonna get that nice thing, or nice stance. I pull, break the kazushi, grab, you can grab up here, you grab the elbow, the towards the hand, doesn't matter. I'm gonna take the step in. As I'm taking the step in, I'm grabbing and turning. And what I'm gonna do is keep my body below his. This pinch right here is very important, and getting my body lower than his, so the hips, so I can pick him up easily. So I pick him up easily, and then I can bring him all the way over.
Kazushi, right? So setting off, pulling off the base, right? That is a hard, you know, and right when he grabs it, he forces me to do something. So I'm usually left leg forward, right? You're right-handed, you end up in jiu-jitsu, you're offset already.
Exactly.
Yeah, on purpose, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so, and he grabs the collar, and he's also showing he's not going too low for a wrist lock. He's and right when he grabs it, he grabs with such like intent and force that I'm like, oh shoot, something bad's gonna happen, right? So, and he commits to the grip, whether it's on the wrist, on the elbow, wherever you had said before. And when he grabs it, like we just grab, I mean, there's nothing I can do. Like he's pushing and pulling, and it forces me to push and pull back, right? It's all these little things. And then you go for the toss, and we'll show the toss. I'll show you real quick. So, boom.
And then I'm stepping here, right? So if you see the feet on there, I don't want to be out here. I want to stay here between. It's very awkward. So a lot of times you can practice the move on just the pavement or whatever. Right. But you want it here and then below the waist.